Hey everyone, so entertainment and relaxation are always important, especially during stressful times. But I just want to say before the video, real quick, if you're not aware of the George Floyd situation, please stop watching the video right now, educate yourself, and contribute to the BLM cause if you can, at all possible. Thanks, and here's a video.
This is sanitizer because this album is pretty grimy.
Oh, bro,
Cool.
your hand
Baxter,
sanitizer is in like a tequila flask.
Yeah, it's made by an alcohol company.
It's really suggesting you to drink it, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the vibe I'm
it
getting.
was like an alcohol company that was like, we're gonna make hand sanitizer because of COVID.
Isn't that just like the vodka that comes
It's also
out really
the, like,
strong?
It's also like, you know
Yeah.
how the hand sanitizer is like usually like thick.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's like really, it's like basically water.
Wait, it's actually just like leftover vodka.
This is
from
like
the
definitely
factory.
like vodka with like a different label on it.
Yeah, they were like,
It's
we're gonna
stronger.
switch to producing hand sanitizer. Do we have to like introduce ourselves?
Wait, yeah. Let's introduce ourselves.
Okay,
I'm Sebastian,
I'm Luke.
I'm Baxter.
and this is
Yay.
a rhythm section collaborative review of the new Deerhoof album.
Future teenage cave artists.
11
That's what it's-
songs, 36 minutes.
Thanks
Here we
for
are.
the stats. 2020.
Joyful noise recording.
We got a
Joyful
record
noise
label.
recordings. Yeah.
All right.
All right,
So it's
so
like
I
all
was
the-
thinking we
yeah.
can go alphabetical by first name, Baxter, then Luke, then Sebastian.
Oh, are we reviewing the tracks in alphabetical order too?
Yeah, let's review the tracks in alphabetical order too.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's talk about the first track, and let's have Baxter talk about it first. So the first
Okay,
track in
so the
alphabetical order is Damaged Eyes, right?
Where even was it? Damaged Eye? Oh, the second to last track.
No,
ABCD.
it's the first track. First track.
I
alphabetically.
liked this one. I liked Damaged Eyes. I
I liked it too.
I said I fucked with it. I said it reminded me of the Only in Dreams verse, the kind of the guitar riff.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, I
This
never
type
thought
of-
about.
That
Yeah.
type of guitar riff. I thought this could be sampled when I was listening to it, and so I downloaded an MP3 and tried to put some drums on it, and it didn't really work. But
Bro, you just need the
Okay.
right rapper. Beastie Boys would kill that.
I like that.
So-
It had that. It had the snare on every beat, kick drums on every beat. It
Uh-huh.
You
little
can
Tame
dance to it.
Impala-esque felt that vibe a little bit there on that one actually, which I know is a little unexpected.
I really like the outro because it kind of has like it builds up to a little bit of noise at the end. I was
Yeah,
fucking with that.
I was fucking with it.
yeah, it is like an Only in Dreams vibe, kind of in that sense.
Yeah, that was definitely like I had a star next to that one. Actually, I like that one.
Yeah, I like it too.
Okay.
Okay, that's a good one. We like that one.
Yeah, we like Damaged Eyes. That was a single. That was the last single that came out.
That was a single.
Yeah.
I was looking at Spotify, and the plays vary a lot. Some of them
Yeah.
have like 40,000. Some of them have like 4,000.
I think
Well,
the 40,000 ones are the ones that came out already
I
before
like
the
this.
album.
They did like a long rollout for this album, actually, didn't they?
Yeah, it was like a couple months long. They put 4 tracks out before the thing dropped.
Bros, this is a hyped up review.
Yeah,
hyped up
seriously.
All
All
right,
months in the making.
What's next?
Okay, so after D is F, right? A, B, C, D, E, F. Yeah.
Yeah.
Farewell Symphony comes last because the
Oh, 'cause it's
quotes
a
are a
quote.
symbol.
Oh yeah, it's in the symbols category.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, is R or U first?
What? Ours first.
Okay.
This is kind of a dumb way to do it.
I think we should do it in order.
Yeah, let's start
Because I
going.
feel
in
like
All right,
order.
that's also important.
So from this point on in the review, we're going to go in order of the tracks, and we're just going to have done that one first, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Because we realize this isn't gonna work.
Well, future
It's okay.
teenage cave artists.
Uh-huh. What do we think about this one? So this was the first advanced single they dropped, and it kind of scared me a little bit because their last album was a lot of like mid-tempo, like regular alt rocky stuff, and it reminded me of that, and I was like, oh no, it's gonna be another boring album.
Yeah.
But with the rest of the album, I really like it a lot more, and since I've been listening to it, over and over, I've found more things to appreciate, and I like this one now.
You know what? This was actually one of my favorites on the album, like from when it released. I think like the riff thingy that it has at the beginning, like I think it has one of the best guitar lines on the album.
Yeah.
I think, I want to clarify, I'm not as into Deerhoof as these other two guys. And it definitely felt listening to this, I was definitely expecting a weirder start. I think, if I'm thinking back on it now, I think I remember the song fairly well. It's almost the chorus, it's a little reminiscent of El Scorcho by Weezer. The chord of it.
Why are you
instrumentation and vibe.
No, all your parallels are Weezer.
Have you been listening to a lot of Weezer?
Well, that's actually just what this album was reminding me of. Also, I was getting a lot of, in production. I think in the first two tracks was kind of very like White Album, Revolution, Helter Skelter kind of production. They have very roomy drums, a lot of room mics.
Yeah, I was
it's definitely some Beatles
production.
I was saying that I was kind of in on the song. It didn't feel very special. It was okay. And then at the end of the first chorus, they bring in the synth, the arpeggiated synth, 80s and 10 saw coming in.
I was into that.
I was into that too.
The thing about this song, and I feel like it's true for a lot of songs on this album, is that like, see, I fucked with that synth, and I liked the like wavy guitar thing, and I thought like the leads, like the bright sounds sounded really good. But like the drums and like the rhythm section, if you'll excuse my self-plug, are like the mixing sounds really bad on this song.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like the mixing, especially the bass guitar, is off on a lot of songs, and I think the roomy drums, like Greg is like supposed to be a highlight of the band, and I don't know why they would do that.
Yeah, the low ends get a little bit muddy all across the album. I've been noticing that a little bit. I read somewhere that some of the drums were recorded with like a laptop mic, and that might be why. So I'm not sure.
The drums?
Yeah, the drums.
Is it like a multi-laptop setup?
Yeah,
like we got a laptop on the bass drum, one for this.
I mean, they probably like doubled that with an actual recording. You could do that.
Yeah, or like maybe it was like a little interlude on one of the songs or something. That seems like a little like a little attention grabber.
They've said in the past that like they sometimes use like demo quality recordings for like the official ones because they just like how it sounds. But like when you listen to like future Teenage Cave Artist drums and bass, and then you listen to the drums and bass on Oh Ye Saddle Babes, it's like a world of difference. It sounds still lo-fi, but it's like so much better.
Yeah, I don't know. It does kind of vary from track to track.
Yeah, it's also like the mixing is so different on every track too. Like the Loved One just randomly like drums, bass, and no other song does that.
I know. Yeah, no, the hard panning. When you said it was like
there's some White Album energy on this shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Like they go back to their hard panning stuff that they did on the Runners 4 a little bit, and it sounds like the Beatlesy thing where like the bass and the drums are hard panned.
It's definitely just some other White Album energy. I feel like the White Album had a lot of room drums, and I also feel like, especially on this song in the Sympathy for the Baby Boo, earlier tracks when they do these kind of rock, they have these like guitar sounds that are very Beatlesy and guitar riffs that are very Beatlesy.
So that's a good transition. Can we talk about the Baby Boo song now?
Yes.
Because
I liked it more.
I liked it too. Those blues rock like sudden breakdowns were a little hard to stomach at first, but then I got used to them and I was like, this is dope.
I said it sounds like Luke, Coffee and TV by Blur.
Oh yeah.
Revolution, kind of Beatlesy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I get.
I think they guitar
and like
tone reminded you.
It sounded a little bit like they were trying to prove that they can do like Jimi Hendrix or whatever.
Oh man, I don't know about that. Why would who wants to prove that they need to do Jimi Hendrix?
It also doesn't sound very much like Jimi Hendrix.
No, it doesn't really sound much like Jimi Hendrix.
But it sounds like some like
it sounds like George Harrison. But it sounds like that's kind of strain of like a lot of the fills were very like major
They haven't really done the psychedelia thing as much before this album, have they?
No, they haven't.
Because there's definitely neo-psychedelia type stuff on the Saddle Babes for sure.
Uh-huh.
And
You
then
really
also like Baby Boo sounded like that 60s psych.
Uh-huh.
Baby too felt very 60s.
Yeah. They say their favorite band is the Rolling Stones, and
Bro,
their
I was
music
gonna say Rolling
that makes
Stones
sense.
instead of Jimi Hendrix.
Whoa.
And I thought you guys would clown me for the Rolling
That
Stones,
makes a
so
lot
I was
more
like,
sense
no.
than Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah. Yeah, no. No, because Deerhoof is always like, our favorite band is the Rolling Stones, and it makes no sense if you listen to their music until now, I guess. Now they're finally
It makes a little bit more
incorporating
sense.
that.
Also, the blues. There's a heavy helping of blues riffs on this album.
Yeah, they never really done that before.
That's
It's kind of
true.
interesting, except for like a few little fun throwaway like pastiche tracks.
Yeah,
Now
I have
it's
some opinions on those, but we'll get.
Yeah, I got opinions.
Okay,
No.
I want to go to. I like the love one.
Yeah, this seems like a one that Baxter would like.
I
said
love that one.
Superman, and I also said it's too long.
It's too long, isn't it? Like 2 minutes long.
Yeah, I think I just got bored. So
It is
maybe
2
it
minutes
should've
and
been
39
1:30.
seconds. That's a little longer. You know, I messed with the mixing, like I said on this one, with the hard panning.
Uh-huh.
But I wished it sounded more like Baby Boo.
I wish
I wish
everything
it was
sounded
the
more
Baby,
like Baby
Boo
Boo.
songwriting
But
with the
also,
loved one.
sympathy for the Baby Boo is a Rolling Stones.
Rolling
reference.
Stones reference.
As
Wait,
a
you're
title.
right. I never
never
even got that. That's
Yo.
crazy. Whoa. Baby Boo is the devil.
Is this a roast on Baby Boo?
Perhaps.
Subliminal diss?
Baby Boo diss track.
I don't have a lot to say about Loved One. I felt like that song started and it was like, this is so cool. And then pretty quickly, I got uninterested in it. Oh, Ye Saddle Babes?
Oh,
Ye Saddle Babes is my favorite song
This
on
one's
here.
awesome.
This is like
I said it was kind of nasty.
Like in
nasty
a good way.
as in like, yeah.
Yeah, this is nasty.
Kind of like in like an Aerosmith way.
Whoa. Aerosmith.
I said the riff is too nasty.
It's too nasty.
I said it was too nasty.
It sounded like some real rough and ready boomer blues rock.
Okay, that's like one riff that they use as a little transition.
Like, okay.
But this was out. I also took that note when it was the first time I heard it on the album, so it kind of took me by surprise. I liked the kind of chromatic guitar line.
Isn't that the Aerosmith part that you're talking about?
No, that's not the Aerosmith part. There's like an Aerosmith.
Yeah, that's the intro part.
No, but it comes back throughout the song.
Yeah.
Oh,
but it like comes in the intro and it sounds like kind of like uneasy, but then it like comes in with like like solid like chords or whatever.
I like this song.
I don't know if you guys heard it at all, but if you listen to the new Eve's Tumor album, did you guys hear that?
No.
Like some of the psych effects on this song like really reminded me of that like neo psychedelia type sound.
It seems like you guys like the song, and I don't.
Okay. Well, see, the thing is, like, going into this album, I was worried that, like, Deerhoof was not going to be experimental anymore, and they were just, like, a alt-rock band now, because their last album was kind of like that.
Yeah.
But
I felt kind of a weird kind of experimentalism, where there would be, like, throughout the album as a trend, there would be, like, parts of a song that were really normal, and then it would just stop and have, like, a 20-second weird interlude thing that is just, like, really, like, weird, and I like that. But then it would just go back to the really normal thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a strange kind of...
You know, a song where they actually do that a lot is the next one, New Orphan Asylum for Spirited Deer Children.
Oh, yeah. This is the one about, like, shooting puppies or whatever.
Oh.
What did you say? You got kind of...
Yeah, it broke up a little.
Oh, no.
I liked that one.
Okay.
He said I like that
one. We're in some anticipation.
Nice. Full message communicated.
Yeah.
I said...
Oh, you know what I wrote about this one?
What?
I said I liked this one and I thought the lyrics were funny, but there's something else with the mixing on this album where there's a lot of clipping on like the clean sounds. Like you don't notice it as much with the vocals and the guitars, but on just like the pianos and like the like more airy synths, like the compressors are like kind of whack on this album. Like they get some buzziness.
Not a lot of headroom.
Yeah, they didn't really leave like any headroom for the clean sounds is really where I notice it, but it might be on more of this album. But it's like bothersome, especially on New Orphan Asylum and Fraction Anthem. So I took note of that bothersome quality.
Okay.
Bothersome quality.
It's a good qualm to avoid.
I don't have anything else to say about New Orphan.
Yeah, me neither.
All right, let's keep it moving.
Let's go.
Zazie. Oh boy.
Zazie. I really like Zazie. I'm gonna be
honest. This is a Luke likes it and no one else does song.
Wait, you guys don't like Zazie?
When I first heard this, I was like,
"This
why
sucks."
did they put a Red Hot Chili Peppers cover in the middle of the album?" And then I realized,
Red Hot Chili Peppers? Are you serious?
It's got that nasty, stanky.
It's so stanky.
What are you talking about?
Stanky.
Oh, wait, I'm listening to the song again to hear what.
Why did you just turn your video off?
You turned the video off.
That's not gonna help you.
I'm listening to the song again.
This is savagely unprofessional.
What do you think, Sebastian?
I thought this song was kind of stanky, first of all, but it didn't really have that. Sometimes Deerhoof come with that guitar swag, where they like rip out a fat one on the guitar, but it didn't really pull me in this one. Because they've done this on other songs, like Luke, you know My Diamond Star Car?
Yeah, that one's awesome.
You know That Big Orange Sun Run Over Speed Light? Those
Yeah,
are like the songs they have that have like one riff and then they just like make a song out of it and it sounds dope because they have that like swag.
Yeah,
this one, the riff was just like 4/4 time signature, Weezer notes.
These are not the Weezer notes.
It was like I was bored.
Okay, fine.
I was like, this is too stanky. This is too nasty.
See, Baxter just can't handle the stanky songs. I don't know what to tell you.
I was like, they got Flea on this.
What is this Red Hot Chili Pepper comparison that you keep pulling up? This is like...
Okay, this is fair. Sebastian, is this not fair?
Yeah, it's pretty stanky. It's a little Flea-ish.
I don't agree. I'm gonna keep listening to Zazie, and you guys can feel whatever you feel about it.
Great name.
Yeah. No, it's the only Deerhoof song that rhymes with "ya yeet" so far. So.
Fraction Anthem.
This was Deerhoof's foray into Christian rock.
Is that what it is?
It's like the bread and the body vibe, you know?
Okay.
And the lyrics.
Into the lyrics on this song because Luke says it's about Jesus, and I didn't.
There's only one lyric on this album, and it's like one bread and one.
Actually,
body.
I don't know if you listen, but there's multiple lyrics on this album.
Wait, no, I mean the song. I mean fractional.
I said it was very pretty, and it was Deerhoof and Claro. Because they got those like warm keyboard synths.
Oh yeah, the little like.
And that's kind of you see that on a lot of the latter half of this album.
Oh. Bam, 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 bam. That little thingy.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I like that one.
I really do feel like the first leg and the second half of this album feel very different.
Yeah, I kind of see that. Yeah, no, because they throw in that run of like experimental tracks, like the cowboy track through Zazie, you know?
Yeah.
That's a little like chaotic. And then it kind of mellows out.
Yeah, it's like but then it goes right back into Farewell Symphony.
Farewell Symphony. Favorite track.
Favorite track?
We can move right up. Do we have anything else to say about Fraction Anthem?
No, I thought it was okay. I was a little divided on it.
I do have one qualm that really showed up on Fraction Anthem that was like also a problem for the rest of the album. I think only Sebastian might know what I'm talking about, but like Greg does a lot of the vocals on this album.
Yeah.
You know, with his like little whispery falsetto thing. Yeah. And I I don't really find that as appealing as just the Satomi vocals. I kind of wish
really?
that she did all the vocals, but I don't know.
So yeah, I like his voice, but I can understand that qualm.
Yeah. I mean, thinking about it as a duet might make
You
it
might
a
be
little
the
bit
only
better.
person on earth who listens to Deerhoof, and you're like, the man's voice I can't stand.
Yeah, you're right.
Are there a lot of sexists in the Deerhoof community?
Just a lot, a lot of like, yeah, the Deerhoof community. A lot of like boomer rock dudes like somehow find like Deerhoof videos, and they're like,
Yeah.
"This is awesome," except for the terrible vocals.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
It's awesome otherwise. They're like,
yeah, yeah,
they're like, I love this.
but they're like they probably
Well, I
like
think
get
they might enjoy some parts of this album, but
yeah.
like Zazzy.
No,
That's instrumental.
no, it's not a
Zazie
boomer
is their
song.
boomer appeal.
No,
There's a boomer appeal.
I didn't like
All right.
Zazie because they were just so blatantly trying to appeal to
To
the boomer
pander.
audience with that song. Clear pandering.
They're trying to pander to the 35 to 69 crowd.
We're talking about a song that has 6,000 plays.
We're all 6,000, I swear.
Yeah.
All right. Farewell.
Farewell Symphony.
Are you leaving?
What? No. Nice.
Farewell. Bye.
Okay, so farewell.
I said I had a 6 slow jam, then some stoner rock, and then Clara.
Stoner rock.
Yeah.
Are you talking about like the
Then
blues
Clara.
breakdown?
Oh, we got a trash
What?
boy.
Trash man
boy?
coming by?
Oh.
Yeah, garbage truck. No, street cleaner.
Garbage truck? Trash boy? I heard that in New York City, the mafia owns all the trash trucks. Did you guys know that?
I didn't know that.
Deerhoof?
That sounds real.
My dad said so.
That sounds fake as fuck. They own the trucks.
Yeah, no, like the trash pickup companies are all owned by mafiosos in New York.
Dude, what's the difference between companies and gangsters?
What?
Wait. Oh.
Gangsters are cool.
That's actually kind of like the Deerhoof lyrics on this album, if you think about it.
Yeah, I could hear Satomi saying
She
that
could
on
say
this
like
album.
that kind of thing.
Yeah,
The Trash Boys?
Trash boys. They're
Like
like,
when- When
Wait.
she said cowboys were just
Yeah, the
a corporate
cowboys.
invention. That
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Farewell Symphony.
what?
I actually said it started with Red Hot Chili Peppers, and then it went to 6 Slow Jam, and then it went to Stoner Rock, and then it went to Clara.
What are you talking about? You're making
But it's like, I
me
have to
so
clarify, it's
angry.
like-
I like
it's like
don't
that
know if you
early
heard the same
90s,
album for
Yeah,
some
early
none of
90s,
this makes
8 and
sense.
80s. It's that early 90s, 80s RHCP where they're really doing those funk.
What are
Funk
you, this
jams.
is not funk. This is not
Not
a funk song.
Okay, by
Yeah,
Claro, do you mean the fact that this has a piano outro?
I mean, it has
Yeah.
a piano, but a synth
Like-
piano.
It's like do 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 do
Yeah.
do 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 do. You're like Claro.
Clara, and it's like kind of lo-fi.
Exactly. Well, it's like a lo-fi, like, sign
Bro,
song.
I wrote Beethoven outro.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah, it
Clara,
has, like, arpeggiated.
Clara is our generation's Beethoven.
So I guess
that makes
yeah.
sense.
So that means
Yeah.
Claro to our generation sounds like Beethoven.
Yeah.
What's the deal with that?
I think I just used Claro to loop in that whole kind of like bedroom pop wave that we had a couple of years ago of lo-fi bedroom pop.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. This is the best Deerhoof song in at least 5 years.
Okay.
Well,
I
to
think
be
it was good.
that,
I
it would
liked it.
have to be the best
I
song
liked
on the album.
It is the best song on the album. Sebastian, what do you think about this song in the context of the album / Deerhoof?
I wish it had a little bit more low end.
Oh.
Doesn't really bump in the whip.
Yeah, no. Or like
Okay.
my earbuds.
Maybe Baxter can flip this one too and add some nice 808s.
Yeah, I liked the song. I like this song.
What's the next song?
Reduced to Guilt.
Oh, I didn't like this one as much. What do we think? This one's kind of emo.
I liked this one. I said it was episodic.
Yeah. I like the guitar line in it. It's pretty cool.
I actually felt like it didn't really go anywhere very interesting.
Yeah, that's the only problem.
Pretty long. The songs get longer on this album.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like organized from shortest to longest.
It is literally not, but it's kind of like it is.
It's almost really as if it is, but it's not.
This is the longest song, though. Wait, no, it also isn't.
What's the longest?
Can you say a true statement?
No.
2 lies and a lie.
It was definitely in the vein of other tracks on the album, but less good.
Yeah,
it's
I
like
mostly feel like you on that.
It's like if you took any other song on the album and made it like a little bit worse. That's what you're looking at. What?
Reduced to Guilt.
Yeah, with reduced guilt. It's reduced guilt and reduced quality of the song.
So do we want to just move on to this final Claro track?
Okay, this is not Claro track.
Is this Beethoven?
This track.
I knew Baxter would like this.
This is my Brian Eno shit.
This is what we were saying before you joined. We were like, Baxter's gonna say like the only good song on this album.
The classical one.
Yeah, it's the classical one.
It's not that classic. It's like Brian Eno. It's like ambient. Anyway.
Yeah, we're wondering if this was composed by someone in Deerhoof. Like if Ed was like, "Here's my little piece that I composed for piano. Can we record this one?" And they're like, "Sure. Here's my laptop microphone." You know,
the album does not have writing credits on the songs.
Yeah, I think they're all just credited to.
Maybe they're all covers then.
Ooh, they have like ghostwriters. I really like the transition from the last song to this one, like the sudden like it builds up and then it cuts off, and it's just like this little chill number to ride out the album.
I said it was my shit. I also said it was too long for how little development there was.
I mean,
but
there
it's
is
still your shit, though.
I like how it resolves, you know? Like, there's little movements, like, there's, like, tension in the beginning, and then it resolves it, you know?
Hell yeah.
I don't know how to talk about this type of music, so that's what I'm saying.
There was tension. And then it resolved.
Yeah.
Best part of the album is the album cover.
Oh, yeah?
Yo, did you notice that the 2 eyeballs of the alien are like iPhone cameras?
Yeah, the new
I know. Yes, I did.
It says a lot
I realized
about our
that
society.
today.
Yeah. Apparently, Satomi drew the album cover, which is cool.
No way.
That's very believable.
Yeah.
Wait, are you for real?
Yeah, I'm for real.
She's got talent.
She does have talent. She's also made some of the other album covers. I think she made, like, Apollo or something. The little mushroom cloud.
She made The Love Below.
Yeah, she made The Love Below.
Yeah, I think you should listen to this album.
I think you should listen to it as well. What do you think, Baxter? You shouldn't listen to it?
Well, I feel like I'm not as invested in the genre and work of the artist.
Uh-huh.
And so do I think I'll listen to this album again? No.
Really? Not even
no, I don't think any of these tracks have really stuck with me that much. But
okay. So it's a no from Baxter. So 2 out of 3 is our score.
But I'm also just kind of on some other shit, so I don't know. I feel.
Well, I don't see myself listening all the way through this album again.
Yeah.
To be honest.
I might put like Farewell Symphony on my Deerhoof Bangers playlist or something. You know?
Yeah.
It's better than their recent album, so it's like a good sign for Deerhoof, I guess, that they're not boring now.
Yeah, that's true.
It's
like
kind
they
of
still,
yeah.
like they're getting up there, but they still have it in them, you know, to like make an experimental thing.